Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Let's get ready to rumble!
Helping people who are living and working in Spain. It's the right way with David Wright. The comment section is open. Chat live to the DJ right now via our website.
And here he is, the legendary David Wright.
A very good afternoon and welcome to The Right Way with me, David Wright, here on Almeria Radio 107.5 FM. And a big thank you, John Alex, for keeping us entertained this afternoon. Thank you, John. Have a great weekend. Loads coming up on the show for you today. I've got my top guest coming in a little bit later on. Hopefully he's going to be live on the show if we can get a connection sorted out. And also free tickets to A Place in the Sun, giving away free tickets, as many tickets as you want. There's lots of events going on in the UK at the moment for this Place in the Sun event. Very interesting indeed, and thanks to the sponsors of my show today, Indalo Transport and Storage, are giving away free tickets. More of that coming up on the show later on today. And how would you like to buy a property in Spain for under €100? No joke, you can really buy places for under €100, and I will be telling you all about that later on in the show. Frankie Goes to Hollywood there.
You're listening to The Right Way with David Wright in the afternoon on Almeria Radio 107.5 FM. The comment section is open, so come say hi to David right now.
Very good afternoon to Rob Webber and Donna joining us in the comment section. Yeah, the weather's lovely here today. 30 degrees here. It's absolutely amazing. I've cleaned the pool out. Got some visitors here today. Grandchildren are here and probably going in the pool again this afternoon. Unbelievable. Yeah, October, and the weather is amazing here in Spain. Good afternoon, Carol, joining us in the comment section. And to John Alos G, thank you for joining us, John, mi amigo. And Sylvia, it's lovely to meet you guys last week up in Alicante. Had a trip up there to Alicante, and the weather's pretty good up there. Nice to meet Sylvia and catch up with Sylvia's been on my show for a long time now. Sylvia, what was it? It must be 2 years now. Been commenting here. Originally wanted to move to Spain, listening to the show. We met up a few times, gave her some tips and advice. She took the effort, she made some decisions and sold her property, came out here, and it was great to meet them up in Alicante last week. Done it all, signed, sealed, delivered, almost. I think she's almost there. Got a place up in Alicante and loving it here in sunny Spain. So yeah, you can have a dream life here in Spain. You just need to take action. It's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Trust me, after the UK would be on a plane. I think most of them are thinking about it at the moment with what's going on over there. But there are some options for moving to Spain now. And talking about options, over on my website I have got some PDF files which are completely free to download. If I can get the paper off my arm, it's stuck on my arm here. I've got some PDF files: moving to Spain checklist, buying property in Spain, a budget planner, and a cost of living in Spain versus the UK, and also a cost of living in Spain, a daily cost, what you're going to be spending here on a daily basis and a monthly basis. Now these PDF files are completely free. These are things that I've put together myself, and you can download them over on my website. That's davidwrightonline.com, so go and check it out. Feeling in a Spanish mood today.
The comment section is open. Chat live to the DJ right now via our website.
And here he is, the legendary David Wright.
Rob and Donna in the comment section. I met Rob and Donna, it must be 2 years ago now, at my place. They came down here and they were looking to buy here in Spain. They've since bought a property. I love these success stories of British people moving here. And they bought a property and they've made themselves a bar. I think Rob was looking at I don't think my bar was finished then, Rob. Was it finished? Did I finish my bar by then? I'm not sure. But anyway, Rob's built himself a bar as well at the end of his pool. And it's even better than my bar, I think. He's got loads of all the proper stuff there, the stalls, the drinks making machines, ice maker. He's got everything there. I think it's all finished now. Rob, let us know in the comment section, is it all finished? I might have to pop up and have a little Yes, I just had a message from Rob and some pictures of his bar. That looks great, Rob. It looks really nice. Got the pumps in there as well, the drinks, the beer pumps. That looks fantastic. Maybe we'll have to start having a expats in Spain pub crawl between bar to bar. It's quite a bit of a distance, I think, but more of us join, the closer it will get. But it looks very good, Rob. Very, very nice indeed. My bar is always open, and if anyone is in the area, give me a ring and come and check it out. So where are we going now? What about buying a property in Spain for €1? This is no joke. You can buy property in Spain for €1. I'll be telling you all about that after this.
Live.
David Wright. David Wright.
David.
The Afternoon Show.
You're listening to The Right Way with me, David Wright, here on Almeria Radio 107.5 FM. Yeah, so you really can buy homes in Spain for €1. Yes, you heard it right, €1. Okay, so let me tell you a bit about this. Now, this has been going on for some time, actually. So there are renovation properties, some properties that are sitting abandoned or empty. These are in Galicia, Castile and Andalusia, and in Jaime. Now, I've saw a little article the other day about this in Jaime, and a couple bought this property for I think they paid this one, they actually paid €100 for it, and they spent 35,000 on it. It's a 4-bedroom property. It's an ex-olive house where they process the olives and that, and it'd been abandoned for 50 years. They put a new roof on it, did the walls, everything else, spent 40,000 on it, and the property is valued at 150,000 now. So yeah, there are some of these properties around. Now the €1 homes are in Galicia, Castile and Andalusia and in Jaime, and I've put a link in the comment section. You can go and check this out over my website. You can see more information about that. But the idea is that you buy the home for €1 and then you spend money renovating it and doing it up. You get priority on the residency in the village. You get extra help. You can get some grants as well from the local councils to do the property up. This is to bring back some life into the properties. Now, I spoke about this some time ago on my show also, that some of these places are offering you up to €3,500 each person to become residents in the village. The problem is what a lot of these older villages are happening now is that the youngsters are growing up and they're moving out. There's not so much work there in the village for the people, the youngsters, so they're moving out, and when the families die off, these properties get abandoned or the villages start to decline. So they're trying to attract more people into these villages. So if you're a retiree or an expat looking for a property to do up, these are the places you want to go. You can get some fantastic bargains. So go and check it out in the comment section now. There's a link there to these properties for €1 in Spain. I'll set up the long version of that Dice Strike. It's a fabulous song, that one. Sorry, I cut it short a bit, but that's a 9-minute version, that one. But there you go. So we've got a live guest expert on the show. We've got Josh Williams from Ambient Wealth, and Josh is going to tell us some news about some banking that might affect people here in Spain. So hi Josh, welcome to the show.
Thanks David, yeah, thanks for having me. Good to be on, hope you're well.
So what's this news then? Bit of a bank takeover, isn't it, Josh?
Yeah, so many people may be aware, they follow sort of Spanish news. It's quite global news actually. So it's a couple of the big banking players here in Spain, but it's BBVA's takeover of Sabadell, which has been approved. There was some back and forth with the Spanish government, but it has been approved. But there are some conditions. So for the next 3 years, Sabadell will continue to operate as a separate entity. It's quite relevant for British expats. A lot of expats I know do bank with Sabadell, Banco Sabadell. I actually bank with BBVA, so it's relevant for me as well. But yeah, Sabadell will continue to operate for the next 3 years, but the writing is on the wall in time, as Sabadell will be fully absorbed, adding a huge scale to BBVA's already dominant position here in Spain. So for customers, nothing changes today, but your Sabadell account and online banking, and all of that does remain the same. But longer term, these big mergers often means, branch closures, new product ranges, change in fees and charges, customer service. So all these things have a factor. And my thoughts, it's potential market dominization, which isn't necessarily a good thing for clients. Consolidation reduces competition. The big boys, so to speak, have more market share. Usually means less choice, less flexibility, and often higher charges. So it's all relevant for us as expats here.
And I've spoken on my show about this before, about the banks. They're closing down the high street branches, and it's a bit of a problem for older people getting cash and stuff. Everything's pretty much done online banking now. They're pushing towards that, and I saw the other day that they're pushing to get, and they're actually putting in cash machines in post offices in Spain now, because some of the rural places there's not enough cash machines in the towns because the banks are closing up. You can't. I'm with Cacamar is one of my banks, and in Roquetas they've closed. Well, the branch is still there. It's all people working in the office, but you can't go in the bank. It's not no staff going in.
Maybe.
So you have to do everything on the hole in the wall, so to speak, the machine. So Josh, this is also going to affect British people that want to get mortgages and things like that, because it's limiting the amount of offers out there, isn't it?
Correct. Yeah. So the less banks that are out there, the less choice and less competition that they have, which ultimately means less choice for us as clients, as bank account holders. And as you mentioned, a lot of bank branches are closing. As you mentioned, hole in the walls are the only options, or main sort of city. You have to go into the town centre or to the city centre to access your bank. It's the same in the UK. A lot of local branches are closed. It's all sort of moving to that online banking, and it's a reminder why competition in finance does actually matter, whether it's banks or financial advice like what we do. With more providers in the market, clients can benefit from better pricing, more tailored solutions, contracts that suit their needs. So as a financial advisor, I see the same. When you have genuine options, you're in a strong position to reduce costs and structure finances more efficiently. So it's worth keeping a close eye on, making sure that your own financial structures remain competitive and flexible. And that's what we do as an independent financial advisory company.
Yeah, and as I say, Josh, to the listeners, and people that follow me, that it's always good to every so often get a financial advisor to check out your savings, investments, because things change quickly here in Spain. And you might have some money sitting around somewhere, or investments, or pensions and stuff like that you can speak to a financial advisor, and he can get you some deals, better ways of drawing the money and making your money work better for you. Is that right, Josh?
Yeah, exactly. Even if it's just a check over, an X-ray, making sure that what you have in place is suited for you as an individual, as a family. It may just be a clarification that you've got everything lined up perfectly, or it may be a highlighting matter where, actually I didn't know that I could do this and I can make my finances more efficient in this way or that way. So it's worth having a chat just to make sure that what you've got in place is correct, or if it's not, to make it a bit more efficient.
Yeah, sure. Okay, brilliant. Thanks for that. And Josh gives free consultations to any of the listeners. I'm going to leave his details in the comment section now. So thanks very much for joining us today, Josh Williams, Ambient Wealth, and have a great weekend, Josh.
Appreciate it. Yeah, enjoy the nice weather that we're having, and we'll speak next week.
All the best. Speak to you later, Josh. Cheers.
Cheers, David.
The comment section is open, so come say hi to David right now.
You're listening to The Right Way with me, David Wright, here on Almeria Radio 107.5 FM. Straight after my show today at 5 o'clock, it's the 5 o'clock hit mix with Rob Mack. Stay tuned for that. Okay, so there's been a lot of delays with the TIE cards and exchanges, things like that. And there's a lot of knock-on delays with your NIE and residency at the moment. And I've been told that a lot of this is caused by some bots, they call them. The people have hacked into the system and they've commandeered all the appointments, and they're dishing out these appointments themselves. So the Spanish authorities are on top of this now. Their computer experts are trying to get back on top of this, and it's beginning to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So if you've been waiting a long time for paperwork, appointments, especially with the NIEs and TIE cards, then hopefully that will be soon, because the Spanish government are now saying that they've sorted out the problem. It's been they've had somebody hacked into the system and were buying up all the appointments or blocking off all the appointments and then selling on these appointments. So there you go. So hopefully there's some good news in that very shortly.
Hi, it's Paul Mitchell here.
You're listening to The Right Way. The Right Way with David Wright.
Okay, so if you've been fined in Spain, you've been here on holiday, you've got a parking ticket, you've got a speeding ticket, a fine or anything like that, and you go back to the UK, think you won't be traced, think again. Spain has signed an agreement recently with the UK that they will transfer information digitally. UK and Spain are sharing all this information, so if there's any outstanding bills, hotels, banks, anything like that, and fines and parking tickets, they get transferred immediately, so you will not be able to get away with it. So this is a new digital sharing system that Spain and the UK have signed. So yeah, be on the lookout for that now. So make sure you pay your fines. And also remember, if you get a fine, a speeding ticket or anything like that, a parking ticket, normally you can get a reduction in it, quite a big reduction as well, if you go and pay it early. I should know I've got 5 speeding tickets here in Spain now. Bit of a naughty boy, and that's all on my motorbike. I've tried to be a good boy, but sometimes you don't realise how powerful the motorbike is, and these blooming speed cameras are everywhere in Spain now, so you need to be on the lookout for that. But if you get a fine, it's normally half the payment if you go and pay it within 7 to 10 days, I believe. There you go. 107.5 FM Almeria Radio. You're listening to The Right Way with me, David Wright. So Spain is considering a new point system for people coming to Spain now. This is going to be in the near future. It's not law yet, but they're looking into it seriously. Spain are considering a points system like they've got in Canada, and this is going to be judged. You'll be judged on your trade, your skills, what work you can offer here, whether you're working. Also, it will go on your age as well. There'll be different points you will get or lose depending on your age, and there'll be up to 45 years of age. Over 45 years of age, you'll start losing some points. Also, you'll be judged on your health as well, so you'll need a medical exam. So Spain are considering all this. It looks like it's going to come in the near future. So this will be calculated on a point system like they do in Canada and Australia. Now, some friends of mine moved to Australia several years ago, and he was working as a carpenter and builder, and he got the maximum points for that, but he was diabetic, so he lost a lot of points for that. So that's going to be a similar scheme here that Spain is considering to make it even harder for people moving to Spain. So if you're thinking about moving to Spain, now is the time to do it before it gets even harder. And I think there'll be an influx in the next couple of years from Brits coming from the UK to Spain for sure, especially with what's going on in the UK. But yeah, this point system looks like it's going to be inevitable. When they start considering it, looking into it, it normally does happen, so be warned about that. I've got a new membership website open where I've got all the information from my experts and special extra information over there. If you want to come and join me over there, there's a link in the description box. Now, this is a paid membership site. I'm not asking a lot of money for that, but if you come and join me, you will get extra value from me on that. Lots of benefits over there, so please go and check it out. There's a link in the comment section now. Where we go now? Let's have a little bit of Lamar. Antonio Banderas there and the mariachi song Tequila. Okay, that's just about it for me for another show. Up next is a 5 o'clock hit mix. Stay tuned for that. Thanks very much everybody for listening. I really do appreciate it, and remember to go and check out all my new info and my brand new YouTube channel over on my website davidwrightonline.com. Have a great weekend. Thanks for listening.
That's all, folks.